Hey guys, Brian with Buffalo Beer Reviews. It's been a little bit since I've done an actual review of somebody else's beer, but today is National IPA Day, so I figured what better way to kind of blow the dust off than to review a sour. I mean, no, I got an IPA on review again for National IPA Day. Last time I did this, I think it was Rohrbock's Railroad IPA. I wasn't a huge fan of it. Video did poorly. Whatever. So I'm going to try it again. This time, I figured I would give Collective Arts IPA numbered series a go. I've had this IPA 12 in the refrigerator for a little while, honestly. And it just keeps getting shuffled around. Yeah, I think this is canned on November 27th. So, I mean, shit, that's 9 months old. But, whatever, here nor there. IPA 12 brewed with Nelson Sauvin and Mosaic hops. It clocks in at 6.9%. If anybody's familiar with the Collective Arts IPA numbered series, it's usually really well sort of reputable line. Of really only maybe one or two missteps for me out of all these years, but you know how it goes. Can't have 1,000 batting average. But anyway, right from Untapped says IPA 12's juicy bouquet of showcases the best of New Zealand's Nelson Sauvin hops married with American Mosaic to produce notes of crushed gooseberry, white grapes, red berries, and blueberries, dry hopped at an abundant rate of 16 grams per liter. And I think I did the math for like a home brewer, and that'd be like 10 ounces per 5-gallon batch, which, yeah, that's a pretty nice dry hopping rate. I mean, if you're thinking about a double dry hop, you're thinking about 20 ounces of hops into a dry hop. That's remarkable. Do you know what I mean? So, except for that, let's see what this beer looks like. Let's see how this 8.5-month-old IPA is holding up. No, it's 9 months old. Yeah, 9.5 months. Not quite sure how it got to be that old, because I did not buy this in 2019. I must have bought it somewhere around, I believe I bought it somewhere around April. Even then, I should have gotten it onto the camera within those 4 months. Do you know what I mean? We get a little bit more in here. Again, Collective Arts IP number 12. Let me take a look at this. I don't know how these LED fluorescent lights kind of play with the lighting indoors, but it does have this great sort of fluorescent yellow hue to the body of it. And I can see some floaters, ever so faint, in the body of it as well. Well carbonated, really crisp white head to it, nice tight bubbles, all that good nonsense. Really clean and aromatic sort of flowery, grassy notes. Yeah, I'm just getting like a general citrus quality to it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not really getting any of that sort of Mosaic vibe that I typically get off the nose. Nah. Just generally clean and sweet and pleasant. I got these two pups below me. Hey, I got a Great Dane and I got a puppy. All right. So let's see how this thing goes down, right? 9.5 months later. I'll tell you what. There's absolutely, if you blindfolded me or you didn't tell me the canned on date, I wouldn't even know anything was amiss. This has a great sort of introduction to the beer. It's got that candied sort of density to it, that sugary candied sort of apricot and sweet fruit to it. It really does. And you get a little bit of, I think, suggested booziness from that as well. And then not so suggested booziness when you remember that it is almost 7%. Great. Honestly, I have not seen a lot of Nelson married with Mosaic. So it's the combo is a little on the newer side for me, the novel side. But I do like Nelson and I do like Mosaic, and every time I have Nelson, I get these really nice notes of white grape. And I think that's what I like white grape, and I think that's why Nelson really agrees with my taste palette and stuff like that. And that's exactly what I'm getting like midway through that sort of candied fruit sort of intro, and I'm getting a nice wash through of white grapes. I'll be wholly honest with you, I have no idea what an effing gooseberry is. So I couldn't tell you what a gooseberry tastes like. But white grapes, absolutely. So there's some light berries, and there is a slight hint of that acidic sort of blueberry twang to it. Do you know what I mean? But I believe that'd be way off the far end of the flavor profile. The general mood drinking this beer really is enjoyable, from, I think, what it looks like all the way to what it smells like, and all the way through the beginning, middle, end of the brew, especially the aftertaste, which is barely there. It's this pleasant, sweet, sort of semi-candied nature in your mouth. There's no weird aftertaste or anything like that. I'd say it's quite a robust, medium-bodied beer. It is really it's really well done. It's like smooth, candied smooth in the mouth, and it kind of coats your mouth and gives you this nice sensation of it being really smooth and velvety and stuff like that. I don't think the 6.9% is apparent by any means. I don't know if it's done on purpose, if it's done just with the different adjuncts they've used in there. But yeah, it's pretty easy to drink this. Pretty easy to get yourself into some trouble. Man, yeah, overall, this is a huge yes for me. This beer is not going to be hard to finish, and this is really going to be the end of my 4-pack from this. Yeah, right on the can, it does say limited release. So I don't know if you're going to be able to find it around town anymore, especially considering the canned on date. I do believe I got this at Premier Gourmet, though. That's where I've been finding a lot of my IPA numbered series from Collective Arts, and they do end up having a lot of other bottled goods from Collective Arts if you think that's something that you'd like to explore. But yeah, this is a yes for me, and this is going to be really, really enjoyable to finish. But that's it for me on National IPA Day, coming from Buffalo, New York, with a brewery that's not so far away from New York, maybe just on the other side of the border in Hamilton. I really appreciate all the clicks and the watches and the thumbs up. You know, I love that stuff. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Cheers.